I'm trying to remember the last time I've seen a lineup this tanky before. It's actually absurd. Now the question is, yeah, pretty much. I mean, does VP have the... I mean, PA used to be a real trash in lane. Has gotten a lot better as the last couple years, but still has to ramp up a bit. Do they have the damage to sustain this tankiness? Wait, it's not like the healing strat. Oh my god. Yeah, that is very rough. Yep, no telekinesis yet. Has the Fade Bolt though. Should be enough for the first blood, so that goes away with Secret, and it will not even cost them anything. In fact, they'll get a Courier on top of that, so Epileptic Kid forced to go back to lane so he doesn't lose out on all this XP. What's that?
Tribute to my house.
Alright, well, 5 minutes has arrived. The bounty runes have spawned as a result. We're going to see in the top lane, though, Ilias getting chased by Zai with that level 2 of the counter Helix as they try to take out this stag. This is super nice for Zai if he's able to clean this up. Getting really low, but we'll be able to farm all of it himself with basically no contest now. Epileptic Kid with 28 and 7 CS versus the... I guess the other side, technically Matu on DK is a position 1 this game, which we haven't really talked about too much. Basically the same CS overall. What are your thoughts on DK position 1? I know it's not going to be the typical position 1, but...
Soldier's death.
Blow the man down.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, they will be happy with that axe kill at the very least. Zai was forced to TP out as well, or attempt to TP out, I should say. So that's going to be on cooldown. The old Walk of Shame back without boots, actually. Went for the Vanguard straight up, so actually surprising they were able to take him out. But Epileptic Kid, Matu did finish the Midas. He's going to be going for a very quick Blink Dagger. Feels like he just gained 1,000 gold in that last engagement, so he is farming quite well right now. Now the initiation is there, but a telekinesis just in time, but Storm is going to get bursted down if he's not careful. Able to get to the other side of the river. As the initiation now from Zai onto Save that looks to be the sacrificial lamb for VP. And with that, they will get out of dodge. Trying to clean up some camps on the way out, though. Super tanky. Aphotic Shield nearby as well from Puppy. Telekinesis now onto the Storm Spirit. The RP onto 2. Mystic Flare to follow. Breathe Fire as well. They lose the Storm Spirit pretty much immediately. It's going to cost Zai his life though. So 1-for-1 is now Secret on the retreat. Epileptic Kid still wants to chase. Has a Mask of Madness in tow. There's the concussive shot connecting Matu. Not able to help his friend out. So now it's a 2-for-1 as Matu looks to be the third. VP, despite losing the Storm Spirit, win this fight. Although Nisha is still alive, he's going to get skewered to the other side. DM staying alive thanks to that mechanism. Nisha was able to get that more strength up just in time, but looks to be dead regardless. An ultra kill for Epi. What a fight from VP. Going for the Roche right after. I don't think they can sneak it in now. Although, like we talked about, Deso is online for Epileptic Kid. Trying to finish the BKB, just a recipe away now. Yeah, GPK takes out the Courier in the meantime, but there's the initiation from Zai. Does he do enough damage to get a kill? Looks like the Undying is being the first to fall. Magnus is the second. The RP did come offline though. Zai looks like he's going to drop in tow, so it's a 2-for-1. Tombstone is placed at the high ground. Epileptic Kid trying to take it out as he continues to attempt to get out of dodge, but there is the stun from Nisha, and that should be a Roshan now for Secret. That is the Aegis. Puppy not quite in range for the Aphotic Shield. The Tombstone placed on the high ground now. The Silence now onto Nisha. Looks like he's going to tank through this just fine. just edging there as he waveforms down to safety. Puppy, though, in the meantime, has to pop his borrowed time. Looks like he might be the sacrificial lamb this time for Secret. Could have been a lot worse, but they do lose Aegis. Secret does. Now, Zai and Yapzor currently smoked up. Getting some wards down. Yeah, VP. We have the blur online right now. I think they have vision of this right now as well, but looks like they're going to find a Magnus on the backside. So Zai instantly able to initiate there. Now he's going to take a ton of damage as a result of this initiation from the Storm Spirit, zipping past left and right. And with that, VP just clean up 2 in the blink of an eye. And now Nisha in quite a bit of trouble as he's in a 3v1 situation. Turns himself into Storm Spirit. Sadly for him, he won't be able to get the ult as a result. Matu won't be able to save his comrade, and as a result of this, despite losing their Magnus at the beginning of the fight, Secret crumble 4 for 1. Perhaps changed his mind halfway through.
That should help.
My bodies rise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nisha, Keyblade in tow as well. Puppy is going to break the smoke here. There's the initiation from Matu onto Undying, but there's the beautiful RP onto 2 into the Mystic Flare, and just like that, Secret lose 3, make it 4 with Yapzor, and now Nisha attempting to get out. Waveform in 4 seconds should be good, but his entire team is dead. For Secret, who are currently occupying it at the moment. I mean, DK form's still down for another 30 seconds, so this actually would be a really good fight for VP in theory. We're going to start things off onto Puppy. Borrowed time eventually going to go off, or attempt to proc it. There we go. BKB Popeye Epi. He's going to jump into the back line now. Zai with that Blade Mail, not going to do a whole lot against the BKB. And the right click will commence, and Zai just gets destroyed. And now Epi turns his sights onto the DK. They've lost their Storm in the meantime, so a little bit better fight here this time around for Secret. As Nisha able to waveform to the other side. So it's a 3 for 2. Nisha and Yapzor survive. The Storm dying very early in that fight really set that up for a potential win for Secret, but I mean, Epi could still go for Roshan here himself. Time down again. Tombstone is there. Zai jumps in, but the RP to counter him completely onto 2 heroes. Puppy looks to be dead. Zai looks to be next. As now GPK jumps on in, going for the Yapzor kill, but he has to be careful because he's very low on mana. Nisha jumps in, ends up turning into PA for the time being, but Bloodstone is activated. Epi just chasing Nisha now at this stage of the game with a PA. Mystic Flare actually completely whips, but it matters not. 4 for nothing. VP just running away with this game.
This will do just fine.
Puppy, borrowed time activated again. Skewer now into the other side of the cliff, and that means a dead Puppy. And remember, Aegis is still intact for your PA. Epileptic Kid has absolutely no fear whatsoever. This will likely be, well, I was going to say at least a tier 3 and maybe possibly Rax, but they're going to fortify to start things off. Oh, okay. Yapzor. That's one of the best spells to get, of course, but that might just be enough to defend this base. That is actually hilarious. But VP, of course, did get off to a decent start. As you can see, another zip in, this time onto Matsu, right under his own tier 3 tower, and he is dead. No buyback to speak of, didn't even have time to use his ult, not that that would have helped. Telekinesis on Epileptic here, he's just going to continue to chase Blade Mail. He is not afraid of it. Double Blade Mail, in fact. With Skewer back now into the RP. Puppy pops that borrowed time, but all the damage being applied to Nisha right now. Trying to stay alive in the midst of the dead bodies of other secret members. And this looks to be the beginning of the end of game 1 in an absolute stomp for VP. Seeker got up to a decent start, but they just got outfarmed, and a couple of those fights just did not go their way. As GGs are called.
Middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's